Hello, my fantastic friends and coin collectors. It's me, Master Temple. Everybody happy? Good. I've got my white gloves on today, which means it's silver day. I've got some silver coins to show the 4 of them. Alright, so let's get into it. These coins are weighed out in troy ounces. And troy ounce is different from a normal standard ounce. And troy ounces are used to weigh precious metals, and it possibly originated in Roman times, obviously 2,000 or so years back. And what the Romans used to do is take a bronze bar and cut it into 12 equal parts, each weighing 31.1 grams. The name Troy possibly comes from a part of the Roman Empire that was located in Gaul or France called Troyes, and it was a merchant town, and it's spelled Troyes. And many traders across the empire started to adopt this standard process of the weight, and it's got used ever since, right through the Middle Ages, the medieval times, right up to today's modern times. So the difference between the troy ounce and the standard ounce is a troy ounce is slightly heavier, and it weighs something like 31.1 grams, whereas a standard ounce would weigh 28.3 grams. So with that out of the way, let's get into these 4 coins I've got to show you. Alright, so 2 of them are almost identical. I've got one from 2013 and one from 2014. So what is it? What is it? Okay, you can see on here we've got the 4th portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. And on the edge it says Elizabeth II, DG Reg, Fid Def, £2. And that stands for Elizabeth II, by grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. And of course £2 is the denomination. We see her wearing a tiara which is the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. And on the edge here, it's castellated. Now in the 2014, there's a mule version of this coin where the edging is smooth. And that's because the Royal Mint used the die from the lunar year of the horse, which has got a plain rim, not a castellated one. Alright, so what coins are there? The Britannias. So here we see standing figure of Britannia holding a trident in a right hand, and in a left hand we've got a shield with the Union flag painted on there and a sprig of olive. And it says Britannia 2014, 1 ounce, 0.999 fine silver. And down at the bottom is Nathan. And Philip Nathan was the engraver of this particular design. Very similar is the 2013 one, but this one has 1 ounce written on in text, and the 2014 has it in digits. But very similar. Very similar. Now, there is a bit of toning on these coins. There was a gift, so I can't complain at that. But oxygen and silver don't interact quite well with each other. So, unfortunately, they are a bit toned in places. But still lovely coins. On the rim, there's a privy mark. And this one, if you can pick it up, is the privy mark of a snake. On the 2014, it's of a leaping horse. And on the 2015, which I don't have, it's a ram. Now, mintage figure wise, is about 10,000 for the Primark ones. But I've been known to be way off in past. But I think it's right this time. I hope so. Alright, so second one, so 2 coins in. Let's get on to the third one. Now, my son has been eyeing this one up. For obvious reasons that'll become clear soon. And we can see the 5th portrait this time of Queen Elizabeth II. Virtually the same meaning around the outside. Queen, defender of the faith, by grace of God, £2. Jodie Clark engraved this particular portrait, and we can see the Queen wearing, I think it's the George IV state diadem, which is a diamond encrusted crown. I think that's what it is. Diadem. I think that's the right saying, wording. On the edge it's reeded, and the coin itself is Big Ben from 2017. And here we can see 1 ounce of 0.999 fine silver, and we can see Big Ben standing from ground level looking up. Now actually this is the Elizabeth Tower, named after the Queen, or renamed after our current Queen for a Jubilee year. But Big Ben is actually not the clock or the tower, it's the bell inside. And it's possibly named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who was the first Commissioner of Works back in 1855. And the original bell, cast in 1856, cracked. So a second one was commissioned, but that suffered the same fate. So what they did, they just used a lighter hammer and hit it on a different part of the bell. And it makes that lovely sound that we all know and love today. Musically, it's a note-E, apparently. And again, it's 0.999 silver. It weighs 31.1 grams. The thickness is 3 mil. The diameter is 38.61 millimeters. And this is the first of a 4-coin series, I believe, commemorating famous landmarks in Great Britain. The others being Trafalgar Square, Tower Bridge and Buckingham Palace. And there's a mintage of 50,000 on this, I believe. I love that orange peel effect, that orange peel skin effect. And they also did frosted silver proofs as well. So a lovely coin, reeded edge or milled edge. Right, the next one we've got is more or less a token, and it's to commemorate the SS Gasupper. I think I've got that right. Gasupper, not grasshopper, Gasupper. And what we've got is 0.999 fine silver, certified shipwreck silver from the Gasupper. It's 1 troy ounce, like we've talked about before. Reeded or milled edge. And what the Gasupper was a merchant navy ship, a civilian ship. It was built in Jarrow in Scotland in 1919, launched in 1919, and it served civil purposes up until World War II, where it was called into action to aid the war effort. Now let's get some facts on the Gasupper, and it is its weight is staggering. It weighs, where is the weight now? That's it, 5,237 tons, and its length is 399 feet. and it was a steamship. And if you can see the smoke there, that's what SS stands for, steamship. Now this ship during World War II was part of a convoy coming back from India, loaded with silver, destined for the Royal Mint. But as it got to about 300 miles southwest, I think it was, of Ireland, just off the coast of Ireland, it was running out of fuel. It was running out of fuel. So it slowed down and headed to Galloway, going for Galloway. Unfortunately, on the 17th of September 1941, a German U-boat spotted it and sank it, killing 85 sailors on board. And it sunk to a depth of 4,700 feet. Crazy, eh? Crazy. The British government put out tenders, I think in 2011, to recover the silver that was on board this vessel. And there was something like, I think there was something like 137 tons of silver on board. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I had to concur the notes there, folks. The Gasupper was discovered in 2011, and it was announced that an operation to recover its cargo of silver bullion with an estimated value of 150 million quid would begin in 2012. In 2013, an American company reported that it had recovered 48 tons of silver. So that's a lot of silver. That is a lot of silver. So, on the Royal Mint in 2014 issued 20,000 commemorative quarter-ounce Britannia coins, very similar to this, but smaller. Each coin struck with a denomination of 50p, using a portion of the silver recovered. Now, obviously, this is not quarter ounce, this is a 1 ounce. And it's not from the Royal Mint, I don't think. Oh, it could be, but I'm not too sure on that. It's just a lovely token, which means quite a lot. And it's tragic times, what happened during World War II, and any war for that matter. But the history that this represents is amazing. Is amazing. Anyhow, guys, gonna leave it there. So do like and subscribe. Till next time, I'll see you all later, and happy days.